Hello, I'm the China Critic. If it's Chinese, then I'll review it so you don't have to. Whether it's a Chinese fast food joint or a fine dining restaurant, there will always be at least one Chinese painting hanging on their wall. And almost all of these paintings involve landscapes, flowers, fish, the list goes on. Chinese painting, known as ink and wash painting in the West, was made birth from an old legend. According to an excerpt from an article made by Tim Wong and Akiko Hirano, written for the American debut of Chinese Sumi-E artist Wang Nong, an artist named Jiang Xingyu was asked to paint a mural in a temple. He painted four dragons but left out the pupils from their eyes. When the abbot asked him why, Jiang explained that if he painted the pupils, the dragons would come alive. When the abbot insisted, Jiang proceeded to paint two of the dragon's eyes. As soon as he finished painting the pupils on two of the dragons, they roared into life and flew away in a thunderous flash of light. The two dragons that had no pupils stayed on the wall. This story embodies this philosophy of Oriental Sumi-E. The goal is to not simply to reproduce the appearance of the subject, but to capture its soul. To paint a horse, the Sumi-E artist must understand its temperament better than its muscles and bones. To paint a flower, there is no need to perfectly match its petals and colors, but it is essential to convey its liveliness and fragrance. Oriental Sumi-E may be regarded as an earliest form of expressionistic art that captures the unseen. But a good painting is not a good painting without the equipment to help make the process easier. Most paintings of Western culture, or of any kind, need paint. But surprisingly, the Chinese use mostly India ink. To think ordinary ink could make pictures of such caliber is just mesmerizing. And to make the details of light and dark, all one needs to do is add water. The darkness of the ink depends on the amount of water present in the ink. Then again, the paint wouldn't be so perfectly placed on the paper without the brushes. Chinese brushes, known as moped by some, are used both for old Chinese calligraphy and the painting. As these brushes are very light and easy on the hand, the lines of each stroke depend on the quickness of the hands, pressure applied to the brush, and the amount of weight that is put in every stroke. If one wishes to make thin lines, then a quick, even hand and light brush pressure is needed. If it's a darker line, then more weight is needed with lower speed. Once the piece is finished, the artist has the choice of writing his or her name on the canvas or using a special customized stamp, whether it be their zodiac sign, their name, or their initials, to finish their work. Indeed, there is really more to the Chinese culture than bad English, dim sum, and noodles. There is a sense of intricacy and ingenuity in every type of Chinese art form. There is also a plethora of wonders to behold in their country for them to record on paper and ink. And as an amateur artist, I could think of no better way to allow the world to marvel at a nation's beauty than through painting and art. I'm the Chinese Critic, and if it's Chinese, I'll review it so you don't have to.